The cloud. Okay, so social media. What's the purpose of it? Increase followers, increase engagement, and you want them coming back for more. You want people to look forward to coming to your page, whether it be your personal page, your business page, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, whatever it may be. But that's one of the main goals of social media. Anybody else want to chime in and give other thoughts of what social media does?
The beauty of social media, and something that I shared a few days ago is, a lot of times when we're doing these entrepreneurial journeys, our own family and friends are usually the last people to really come along and support your process. And so social media does is it gets you out there, it gives you visibility. And when you have something that's viable and it provides that extensive outreach to people that you may never have communicated with anywhere at any other time. Social media gives us access. I'm in Chicago and it gives me access to you in California and gives us access to Denver. It gives us access across the country in a way that, wasn't happening over 20 years ago.
Mm-hmm. How many of you have built your business by sharing this with family and friends? Anybody? I found that once I moved away from sharing this with family and friends, that's when my business started expanding, because for whatever reason, and maybe it's in all of the network marketing companies that I've been with, not just Credit Cleaner. And for us particularly, I think as affiliates in a credit cleaning business, credit repair, financial business, our family and friends, they don't want to share that information with us. They don't want us to know that they need help in their finances. So, and I've also done great posts on that as well, that lets my family and friends know, hey, I don't see your information. If you need help, here's where you go. Let's get you on the right path. So that's what, in my opinion, social media is for. And you're absolutely right, Lorraine. It lets you reach out across the country. Anybody else? Okay. There's all types of platforms for social media. You have TikTok, you have Pinterest, you have Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Google Meets, Twitter, a whole slew, Reddit. These are all avenues that you can promote your business on. But if your profile is not public, guess what? It's not going to be seen. You can put the most beautiful posts on there, but they're only going to be seen by your family and friends if they are not made public. I did have somebody in one of the moms groups, Moms with Side Hustles, I think. She was upset, and I happened to be friends with her in the group because we had talked about some other things. But she happened to make a comment about needing more traction and not getting very much attention on her posts. So I went over to look at it, and guess what? It was private. So she's not going to get any public interaction if it's not public. So make sure that you're at the very, very least, your posts are public. You can still keep your wall and your account private. And as far as Facebook goes, you can have your wall private and your posts public, but you're in business. You're in business for yourself. You want everyone to know about your business, right? So just make sure that it's public. And again, please interrupt me, stop me, chime in if you have some information that you can input as well. Would love to hear it.
Have you used the groups inside of Facebook?
Yes.
Creating groups, and that's another nice way to grow your fan base, because if you have a private Facebook, you can create a public group and then invite people to that group. And so one of the things that I've done is I'm very strategic in who from within my Facebook menu of friends, I pick to put in the group. And then from there, I build out and look and do outreach from people that they're friends with in the group. And so, and because the group is public, now and you have keywords. So, you know, if you do something like hashtag credit repair or hashtag credit support, when people type those things in, now your group will pop up.
Mm-hmm.
And it
Exactly.
has the opportunity to grow larger than the 5,000 member limit that you have on your regular Facebook page.
Right. Yep. And we're going to talk a little bit about Facebook groups too, because that's an excellent fishing pond to go into. So getting back to the basics of social media, who is your audience? If you're going to be promoting what you offer on social media, you need to know who your audience is. And we actually have a unique situation because we don't have just one audience. We can speak to clients, prospective clients, and we can speak to prospective affiliates, right? So we have two roles that we're promoting for. But we do want to know what are they struggling with? What does our audience need? Where do they live? What are their demographics? And what solutions do you offer? So if we're talking about clients, what are our clients struggling with? Anybody? If we're going to speak to our clients, what might be some of their issues? How about buying a home, buying a car? Maybe they went out and maybe their refrigerator just broke down and they went to Lowe's and they couldn't finance a refrigerator. So they're struggling with their credit. Our clients typically live in the United States. Occasionally we might run into somebody overseas, but they have to be in our FICO system. What are their demographics? For example, I looked up my demographics for people that are engaging in my social media posts, and it happens to be 64% are women over 40. That's just who my posts are resonating with. If I put a post up that is some type of, I don't know, rapper that I have no idea who it is, that's probably not going to resonate with my group, right? But somebody else, it might resonate with them. My posts are going to resonate with moms, things like that. And then you also want to know, what solution do you have? What solution do we offer? We offer credit repair, we offer debt relief, we offer building business credit. So those are all things that we need to hit on. And then on the flip side, for affiliates, what are our affiliates looking for? What might be somebody that would be a good fit for an affiliate? What would they be struggling with? Anybody?
Maybe just some extra income to supplement their current income or make this their primary income.
Exactly. Yep. Maybe we have stay-at-home moms that can't work outside of the home. There's something else that they're struggling with. They can't find a location that they can bring in an income. So we want to make sure we know who our audience is. And then what should you be posting? For us here, we need to make sure that we're posting about credit education. We definitely do not want to be spammy. We don't want to be selling all the time. We want to be the experts in our industry. So we also wanted to give tidbits of information. We offer a great business opportunity. Oh, there's another typo with that period right there. We have an amazing business opportunity. Like Larry said, this can grow into a not full-time, but full income opportunity. We also want to post about our lifestyle. We don't want to just be credit, just be business. People want to do business with people that they know, like, and trust, right? How many times have we all heard that? They want to know you, like you, and trust you.
People
so they want to see what you're
self-care, people that are that speak to self-care, positive motivational components, and all that good stuff.
Exactly. Yep.
Mhm.
And they want to see photo videos of you. They want to know that you are a real live person, especially in our industry. There are a lot of people that are involved with scams, with, I'm going to say it, pyramid schemes, things that aren't on the up and up. So people want to know who they're doing business with. They want to see you as a real life person. We also want to do edification. And by edification, what that means is we want to pump up the other people that we work with. When people on my team are doing well, I'm going to post it on my wall as well. Guess what that does? Everybody wants to see themselves doing well. So when I'm posting about Larry being a rock star and a superstar, my family and friends and as my nephew calls them, my fans are going to be saying, hey, I want Kim to recognize me too. Let me find out what she's doing. Everybody likes to be recognized. So we want to use posts for edification purposes as well. And also motivation. Let people know that you are there to motivate them as well. So people want to go to your Facebook page, your Instagram page, your Twitter page, whatever it may be, to find out all about these things. So here's just a little example of a motivational post. And they are so easy to get. Google can be your best friend. Google credit education, and you'll get all kinds of tips. You can use those. You can go to our website. Our website has phenomenal information about the business opportunity. Your lifestyle and photos of you, can't help you with that, but you can go through your camera, pick out some pictures that you've taken, your pictures of your kids, pictures of what you had for lunch, pictures of your vacation, go outside and take a picture of the sunset, whatever it may be. Let's put some real life into your Facebook or your posts. I use Facebook mostly, so that's why I'm commenting Facebook. Motivation. You can go on Google, just type motivation, click images, and a whole slew of posts and ideas for posts will come up. Anybody have any other suggestions or ideas about what you could be posting?
I'm a leadership coach for education, but I'm always looking at leadership quotes just on leadership and success that I get from Forbes. I get it from my LinkedIn, right? So LinkedIn is another great location, another great social media platform. And that's very business oriented. So that's always really nice there. But I do that. And what I've been doing lately, which you mentioned, Kim, is I do a lot of sunset and sunrise pictures anyway, because that's my hobby, is doing some photography or nature. And then I use a Pic Collage, right? Which is an app on my phone. And I use one of my pictures as the background, and I'll type in one of the quotes. I could change the font, personalize it to myself. If I want, I could put a picture or a logo in there as well. And then I post those. And I always giving credit to whomever made the quote, because that's the key. Yeah. So I always also honor who's created the quote.
Absolutely. Anybody else have any other suggestions or ideas, or maybe something that worked well for you? I know all of you post amazing posts. I've seen them. And I usually try to comment on them when I see them. Okay. So with your posts, you want to take them on a journey. You want to tell them a story. Like I said in the beginning, you want them coming back for more. And this is a really funny picture here, but you want them to ask, well, then what happened? I went to a wedding, I think it was last year, and one of my husband's cousins came up to me and said, what's going on with your feet? I've watched your journey of surgeries over the last 2 years. How's it going? So he was actually following my journey, and he said, I look forward to your posts because I see what's happening with your foot surgery. I had two extensive foot surgeries starting in 2019. So make them curious, make your audience curious. Let your audience think, what is she going to be posting? Let them wake up and say, oh, got to go to Kim's Facebook page because she's going to have a motivational quote on there for me today. So whatever that may be. I got another message today from one of my cousins, and she said, I enjoy reading your Facebook and positive notes. So people are watching you. So you need to be consistent with taking them on that journey. So now that we've talked about social media and what it does, now we need to create content, right? There are a lot of different platforms that you can go to create content. My best friend is Canva. I absolutely love Canva. And I love Canva because for me, it's very easy to use. And also, I can schedule my posts on Canva. There are two different Canva subscriptions. They have a free version, and I believe the free version allows you to post to one social media platform. The paid version is only, I think it's $12.99, and I have a link for you that you can get the best price on that. That will allow you to post to, I believe it's unlimited social media platforms, and it gives you more pictures, it gives you more music, more GIFs or GIFs, however you want to pronounce that. But so I have the paid version of Canva here, and you can see that I was able to post 7 to 7 different platforms every day. I posted to Twitter, my personal Instagram, a group page in Facebook, my business page in Facebook, Instagram, my business Instagram, or excuse me, that's LinkedIn, and then my business Twitter. So I was posting to all of these. I was able to just set it and forget it and not have to worry about it, and everything got posted for me. So that's one of the things that I liked about the paid version. You can see here is my October. Everything was all done this on Monday. And on Fridays, I actually went in and did a personal post on Fridays. So that's what that looks like. And what I've done is I have actually created another separate Facebook page, or excuse me, thinking Facebook, Canva team. So anybody that would like access to any of these templates, all you need to do is just send me your email. That's it. And I will give you access to this. And you can go in and you can change any of these. You can make them your own. It just gives you a starting point as to things to think about. So if you'd like them, they're yours to use. What
Can
I
we
also
do our email right here in the chat? That way you have them
Yeah.
already. You can get
Yeah.
it in the chat.
Yeah, you can do that. So there's 61 posts in here. And what I also did was, so this was a post that you can actually open up. You can change the picture. So you can put in another picture here, change the date, whatever it needs to be. And then what I'm starting to do is I'm starting to put verbiage that I used in the caption. So here's the verbiage that I used for this post.
Nice.
So this is all yours to have and to hold forever and ever if you would like it. So here's another one. This is just to pique interest. This costs more than credit repair, things like that.
Crap, I could put my Coach purses in there.
Yep. Oh, here was one. This one here, this one I targeted to credit repair operators. So people that own their own credit repair business. So this is the picture. And then this is talking about adding some of our services to, oh no, this is, I'm sorry. No, this is for an affiliate, just for an affiliate. So those, there's 61. Some of them have verbiage, some of them don't. Some of them are just motivational. What's this one? You need credit before you need credit. But if you'd like access to them, just drop your email in the chat. I'll send it over to you. And then once you sign up for Canva, then you can have access to this. Like I said, some of these, all of these you should have access to on the free version. Some of the images are pro images, which are paid images. And all you can do, you just swap those out. Because what they show up as marked off, and they have a Canva watermark on them. Let's see if I can find one that I was talking about. Well, that's not important. But yep, you can have access to all of this. And Canva, for those of you who've never used it, is super, super easy. I'm going to go through and I'm going to do an Instagram post right here. So the templates are amazing. Just pull up Instagram. I can start with a blank template. And I can pull something off right here. Can look through here. There's a free one. You could even change this. Talking about credit. And then we can take this off. We can put in, how is your credit feeling today? Done. That's it. So easy. Super, super easy. You file it, you save it. I'm going to save it to the credit cleaner folder. There. So there's an easy post to make. Now, when you
show how you calendar it, can you show how you set it to calendar?
Yep, I will. I'm going to go back over to, you know what? Here's a good one that I just made yesterday that I need to calendar. I calendar everything from my paid version. So I'm going to switch to that one because I calendar it for more than one platform. So here's one I made. And Monse, is she still on? I think Monse had to drop off. Monse did a brilliant post. It was an ape that was walking. And it said something like, it said, when you ain't that pretty, but you've got an 800 credit score. So here's one. And this one actually has music to it. So let me share my sound. And this is what it looks like. So that's what the post looked like. So we're going to calendar this for tomorrow. I'm going to go here. I'm going to schedule. And schedule it for tomorrow. And schedule it for 9 a.m. And next, I'm going to schedule it to my my Twitter. And I'm going to leave that blank for now. Schedule post. And it's done. It's ready to go. Okay, I'm going to make a copy of it. And I'm going to schedule it to my Facebook business page. The only issue that I have ever seen with Canva is that it does not post to your personal page. And that's actually an issue with Facebook. Facebook does not want you scheduling posts to your personal Facebook page, because guess what? They want you on Facebook. So you can do it to your business pages. You can do it to your Instagram. I'll get into Instagram in a minute, but you need to either have a creator Instagram account or a business Instagram account. They don't cost anything, but they give you the ability to be able to post directly from Canva into your accounts. And now I'm going to post this to my Instagram tomorrow morning. So you know what? We'll do it tonight. Okay, so that's taking a while. Boys must be gaming right now.
Is there a limit on how many different platforms you have? For example, if you have multiple Facebook or multiple Instagrams,
I don't believe so, because if we go back over to, I did 7 in one day. I used to do 7 at a time.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah.
So Kim, that's 7
That's
posts
7
to 7 different platforms.
correct.
Okay, gotcha.
So this went to my Instagram business page. This went to Pinterest, actually. This went to my Twitter. This went to my personal Instagram. This went to Credit Cleaner. This went to my business Facebook. This one went to my LinkedIn. And it wasn't until later on that I attached my personal Twitter. And I'm missing something else. Personal Twitter, I think actually maybe that's it. Yeah. The only thing it will not post to is a personal Facebook page. And usually what I'll do is in that morning, I'll go to my Facebook business page and share it to my personal page. But that takes all of 10 seconds.
Yep.
So that's how easy Canva is to use. They give you these templates. And I find that Instagram posts are sized for Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. If I try going to Facebook, it doesn't always post to Instagram. If I go to Facebook, it doesn't, back and forth. So Instagram usually posts to everything. Okay. So let me back up here. So that's my Canva. Anybody have any questions about Canva?
This is great.
Yeah,
So
good stuff.
The paid version is the one that lets you calendar.
It lets you calendar to multiple. The unpaid, you can only calendar one post to one account.
Okay, gotcha.
Yes.
Well, worth to do it. Because I have a diversified portfolio. So I mean, you know, it would benefit me to pay for it.
It's like I said, I think it's like $12.99 a month. For me, $13 was worth it, that I could sit down in one shot and get all of my social media done.
Girl, that's 2 cups of coffee at Starbucks.
Yep, exactly. Yep.
That's why I make my own coffee at home, and then I'll spend my $12.99.
So Kim, is this also, Kim, where you are making your reels from? Because I'm liking your reels that you've been making the last couple weeks.
I didn't even touch on reels here, but there is so let me.
You've been making some incredible reels the last few that I've seen. I'm like, wow, that's kind of cool. I need to figure that out.
Thank you. I actually got those from from an app. It wasn't Videoly. Where was this app? I'm going to have to find out what that app was. It was an app that I just saw on Instagram. See how Instagram ads go? I saw and I downloaded it and I was able to make both of those. But yes, when you're back, let me go back to Canva. Because when we're back in Canva. You guys can see my Canva screen?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yes.
Let me show you something. Videos tend to get more attraction. They tend to be seen by more people. So anytime you can animate or put a video in your posts, it's much better. And when people say, okay, you need videos on social media, a lot of people will shy away from that and say, I don't do videos. I don't do videos. I don't want to get in front of the camera. But you can trick the system by putting in animation or videos from Canva. So let's go to an Instagram story. And we're going to put falling money. Let's see. Actually, you know what? Let's background. Let's see if it's in a GIF. Okay, so here's some money. No, I don't like that. It's the only thing sometimes I get hooked up in the, oh, here we go. Check that out.
There you go.
We got some money falling right here. So guess what? This is now a video for Facebook and Reels. I'm not in it, but I'm making a Facebook. How did I do? Oh, let's go back to an Instagram post instead. GIF again. There we go. And we can just put a little text in here. I can do any kind of text I want. Me on payday. Just to give you an idea. So this is now a video, and I can download this as a video. It's going to download as an MP4. And now I could use this in a reel.
Cool.
So yes, you can make reels out of this as well. But as soon as I find that other app that I used for those two, because I really like those two, I know which ones you were talking about. The Boxer and I know which ones, but I'll find it and I'll let you know. But talking about the things that you post, if you go to my pictures right here, you can see I am all over the place with my photos. I have our webinar, I have motivation, I have credit, I have me, webinars, those little stupid games that you can play online, tells you what you look like in a past life. My kids, I'm an open book. My kids and my husband are always on here. Here's what we had for dinner that night. Going on trips. Going on trips is awesome because you can let people know, hey, guess what? I can run my own business and I can go on trips too. Rams game, trips. So I'm all over the place here. And that's just it. They want to see you as a real person, and they want to know, like, and trust you.
They want to see the flexibility of being able to do this work and still live, right? Have a life, how it untethers you from a 9 to 5, because you're able to spend that time with the family. You're able to make that trip to spend time with parents or whatever the case may be, because you can do what you're doing from wherever you are, as long as you have a
Yep.
computer, a tablet, or a phone.
Yep. Yep. And the reels are amazing. So if you can do a video through Canva and post that as a reel, that's you saw my reels, I think, Larry, as soon as I put them up. I put them up and I got a notification that you liked them.
Yeah, I like them. They were pretty cool.
Yeah. So now that you have your content, now what? Now what do you do with all that content? So it's recommended that you post 3 times a day max. And the way Facebook works is that when you post something at 9 o'clock in the morning, if you post another post at 10 o'clock, that 9 o'clock post no longer matters. And the algorithm is going to make the 9 o'clock or the 10 o'clock post be seen more. So you want to make sure that you're spacing them out enough. Maybe at 6 o'clock, maybe at noon, and then maybe at 7 o'clock at night. That's with Facebook. With Instagram, it doesn't matter. Instagram is always going to be seen. But hashtags are a must, especially with Instagram. That's what people are looking for. But you want to research your hashtags and see what is being used. And my original thought was, okay, if credit repair has 2.2 million posts on it, that's a good hashtag to use. That's not a good hashtag to use because you are going to get buried at the bottom of those 2 million posts. You're better off using somewhere between 100,000 and 900,000. That's where people are going to be searching for. And your posts won't be buried. It'll be somewhere in the middle, maybe towards the top, the more people that see it. Okay. So research your hashtags, and you can do that on Instagram. If you put in the search bar on Instagram and you put hashtag credit repair, this is what this list brings up. That's where I got that from. I just put in credit repair. So credit repair services would be a better hashtag. Credit repair agent, a better hashtag. Credit repair companies, not so much, but 54,000 posts. Credit repair quote, people aren't really looking for a credit repair quote. Okay, so that gives you a general idea. And you always want to have a call to action in your posts, in your caption. If it's not in your picture directly where it says comment me below, comment info below, direct message me, you definitely want to put that in the caption of your post where it says at the very top, direct message me if you need help, and then go into your caption or your story about whatever you're going to say or verbiage with that post. You want to tell your audience, what do you want your audience to do? Do you want them to call you? Do you want them to direct message you? Do you want them to comment? And all of your posts should have some type of call to action, even if it's a motivational quote. Put something like, drop a heart if this resonated with you. Drop a heart if you liked my post, something like that. But everything should have a call to action because you want that engagement. The engagement what makes your posts be seen by more people. Okay. So here are a few success secrets. And I learned something along the way while I was preparing for tonight's meeting. I already knew you needed to be active and you could be consistent. And librarian or Miss Principal, don't look at my consistent right there because I need to change that. So and I've noticed this myself, I am the biggest culprit of this. If you are not active every single day, your followings stop, your views stop. People are forgetting about you. You need to be active every single day and you need to be consistent. Minimum of 1 post a day, but you need to show your social media platforms that you are active and you're in business. So you definitely want to be active and consistent. But here are some secrets that I found out along the way. 4 to 6 overnight posts. These are like infomercials. There are people that can't sleep. And guess what? They can't sleep because they're struggling with something in their life that we may have a solution for. If they see it enough times, they're going to say, maybe that's a sign I need to get my credit fixed. And they're going to message you. Put some videos in. You can schedule them through Canva and have them play at 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. But in the morning, make sure you delete them because you don't want it to look like it's spam. But your videos or messages are going to be seen in the morning, in the early morning, late night hours, early morning. So I've heard that people get a lot of traction for doing this. So try doing that. And again, if you're using the hashtags, that's going to get more eyes on your posts. We already talked about videos getting more attention, and you can simply animate your posts and that turns them into videos. Ask followers or friends to share your posts. There's nothing wrong with you reaching out to somebody and say, hey, I know that this isn't for you, but maybe one of your friends needs this. Would you mind putting this post for me on your wall? That instantly increases the eyeballs on your posts. Engage in Facebook groups. Find Facebook groups that resonate with you. I am in a whole slew of female entrepreneur groups, moms with side hustles, moms working from home, stay-at-home moms, boy moms, any Facebook groups that resonate with you. Get in there, build relationships, let them know who you are. Usually you have an opportunity to introduce yourself when you first join, and you can tell them what you do. And then you become their go-to expert when they see you engaging in those posts. So you definitely want to engage in those posts. And when you're in there, make sure you are liking, commenting, and sharing. You should always the more like, comments, and shares that you give, whether it be in your Facebook group or to your fan base, your followers, your friends, your family, whatever it may be, that sees Facebook sees you as being active, and they're going to boost your posts. More people are going to see your posts. And that's why all of us should be friends on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter, so that we can help Facebook see that you are active, and we can like, comment, and share your posts amongst all of us. Okay, so that's why I have friend other affiliates, engage in Facebook groups. Great Facebook groups are people that are interested in, here's one, credit repair. There's a whole slew of credit repair tips and tricks Facebook pages, all kinds of them, people looking for credit help, but they're on the do-it-yourself path. And there's nothing wrong with it. That's fine. But a lot of times they'll come up and they'll say that they're struggling. In some of those groups, just know the rules and policies. Some of those groups you cannot promote yourself.
Correct.
But I can promote Lorraine and Donna and Larry and Angel. So I can promote you. You can promote me. I just can't promote myself. So just know the rules in the Facebook groups that you're in.
Yeah. There's some groups that don't allow you to post links or anything like that. But there are others that do. And I know I belong to a lot of those. I join a lot of the different entrepreneurial groups, and they'll be, like on a Friday, they'll say, drop your, tell me what you do without posting a link, or they'll say, drop your link so that we can like and support your group or your page or your business. So
right.
Yeah,
right.
But you have to research it. I know that there are times like in my group, I had to actually block someone that kept posting very religious sermons. And I was like, I have a personal page. If you want to post it on there, don't have a problem with that. But with I have my rules and my policy, right? And so definitely just honoring the rules that are in place so that they honor your rules as well.
Exactly. Yep. And another thing is when you are posting in these groups, make sure you're watching your notifications, because in one of the credit repair groups that does allow me to post in there, there's these trolls that will go in and they'll post on my post. Here I'm offering credit repair, and in the comments they'll put, contact my guy Joe, he does the best credit repair. So I just go in there and I delete that post. So just be watchful of your posts in groups and who's posting over them. Okay. Anybody else have any success secrets they want to share? Anything that's worked really well for them? I hope this is helping.
This is, you've given me some great new ways to use the social media. I just, I have a portfolio of businesses that I have, and I just signed on a different business platform, a new agent working on my team.
Mhm.
Someone I don't know, someone I had no connection with.
Mhm.
But I'm doing a lot of what you're saying to do. I'm not doing it on all my platforms. And so in my brain, I'm thinking, wow, so this happened here. What if I'm really taking the time to go across all the platforms? But yeah, it was, again, and someone who I didn't know. So what's funny is now that person responded and is part of my team, now I'm getting friends saying, hey, let's talk about this. I just saw this happening, right? So it's just really funny how the social media then triggers those people also. Again, that's why I said earlier, Donna, they'll trickle back. Sometimes, you need to touch 100 people before you get one. And then 6 months later, they'll come back. Someone will come back from that original, 6 months prior post that you.
I somewhat understand that. It's just, like, I don't know. It's like, how it is when you start something new, even if you do have a little bit of experience, because I know that from doing business already, that it can take time. Like, but I just keep on doing what you all telling me to do. And Kim, these were great insights and tips. And you're right, just have to keep on working to go along with the algorithm, because that's the best way to go, is digital marketing.
Yep.
I mean, I'm trying to be a little bit more active. I've struggled with that in the past, so I'm trying to get that together.
Well, hopefully this will help you, some done for you social media posts that you can just grab and throw up. And then along my journey, I did find a list of social media prompts. So these are just kind of thought-provoking ideas. So here's something. What's your favorite book? Whether it's a book you're reading for your business or an industry or just a fun novel, share a picture of it. Put that up there. Progress on your goals this year. Check in on some of your goals. An inspirational quote. Make it on Canva. 5 years ago, what were you doing 5 years ago? There's a big engagement post right there. What's your passion? What's lights you up? So here are a list. I believe it's 41. 4 things you didn't know about something, and then you can list those. So these are just thought-provoking ideas that if you want them, drop your email and I will send that to you as well. So that is that. And direct message me on Facebook also with your email for access to Canva designs and social media prompts. Anybody have any questions? I've talked a long time tonight. Got Larry, got Donna, gotcha. All right. And yes, I recorded this for Monse, so I will send this out to her as well. All right, folks. Well, again, thank you so much for joining us tonight. I know there are a million other things that you could be doing, and you chose to be with us. So thank you. I greatly appreciate you, and I'm here to help you with whatever you need. All right.
Thank you, Kim. Great information. I appreciate you and Lorraine for that.
Oh, thank you.
Quite welcome. Have a great night, everyone. Bye-bye.
Kim, fantastic.
Thank you. I'm going to share this. Actually, let me turn off the recording. Stop. Yes.